Hey everyone, my name's Like a Bus, and today I'm going to show you guys how I completed the first part of Conquest Destiny. All my friends have been asking me, how did you do this, how did you do that, and I figured since there are really no guides on YouTube yet, since the content just came out yesterday, I figured I'd go ahead and make a video showing you guys exactly how I did the first two missions of Conquest Destiny, which just came out. So we're going over to Conquest Destiny. I am at 25%. At 20%, you do unlock this 89 Sergio Romo, who is probably going to be one of the best relievers in the game. With really good per 9s, 99 break, with slider, sinker, and a changeup. He does look like a very good card, and I definitely can't wait to use him. So you get that card at 20%. At 6%, you get this Robin Yount, who really is not that great. Um, and then Royalty with 100 clutch. It's been leaked, I believe, that this is going to be the postseason Salvador Perez, if you remember that card from MLB The Show 17. I don't know the overall on any of these cards yet, but I'm sure we'll find out eventually. Southpaw postseason legend. I believe it was leaked that this is a postseason Whitey Ford, which would be really nice because I pitch really well with his rookie card. He kind of has a weird sidearm delivery, so I would definitely like to see if this Whitey Ford's any good and maybe try him out in my rotation. The Breakout Tiger, I'm assuming, is Al Kaline, and then of course the Eddie Murray at the end. So the first two missions here are the Bird Catcher. Now, I believe you have to conquer the Cardinals, the Blue Jays, and the Orioles in 6 turns or less. I actually did it in 4, so we're going to go over to Conquest here. I'm actually working on Conquest Extreme right now because I never did Conquest Extreme. Because I believe that I'm probably going to have to do Conquest Extreme for a future Conquest part coming out in the future, so I'm working on this one right now. I'm assuming a future Conquest part coming out in the future will probably include Ted Williams, and you have to do Conquest Extreme, so I'm kind of working on that a little bit. But what I did for the first one is, obviously, I started off, just kind of ignore what I have going right now. I don't really want to restart it just to show this, because I have a good amount of progress going. I just kind of worked my way down here, starting off. Just worked my way down to St. Louis. Now, every time, of course, just like Conquest Extreme, Seal Fans is going to be a very important part of Conquest Destiny. So every time, I stole on Legend every time. You can probably get away with stealing on Hall of Fame. I got this thing done in 4 turns, this mission. I mean, you obviously have 6 turns, so you can steal on Hall of Fame if you want. Might even be able to steal on All-Star, I don't know. You guys really just have to do the math. It's not that hard. For every territory you have, you get 1 reinforcement. So 1, 2, 3, that's 1 reinforcement. 1, 2, 3, that's another reinforcement, etc., etc. You can just do the math and figure out how many tiles you need, how many reinforcements you're going to get, etc. So every time with Steel Fans, I would recommend either playing probably the Tigers or the Marlins, maybe Tampa, San Diego, or Detroit, as they're not really that great. Probably play like Toronto or Cincinnati, maybe White Sox. Just any of the teams that really aren't that good are definitely teams that you want to play on Steel Fans. Now, I worked my way down. I got St. Louis probably second turn, I want to say. It really wasn't that bad. And then I just kind of started working my way over. You don't really have to play any of these strongholds. Just work your way up. Get the Baltimore. I got Baltimore my third turn. And then, of course, I stole on Legend one more time. And then just work my way up to Toronto. I got that real easily. 4 turns. It's not hard. Just making sure you're always stealing on Hall of Fame or Legend. You may be able to do it on All-Star, but I'm not sure. Again, you guys just have to do the math. And that is how you get that mission done. And when you do that mission, you should have enough to unlock this Breakout Robin Yount, assuming you're doing that one first, which is what I did. Now, the mission for this Breakout Robin Yount, unfortunately, I can't show you guys right now, but I do remember what it was. I believe it was you had to tally 10 hits, 2 extra base hits, and 3 stolen bases in one game with this Robin Yount. It really wasn't that hard. Excuse me, you have to do it in Conquest games with this Robin Yount. So, the stolen bases aren't that bad. 70 speed's plenty enough to steal. The hits, just keep on playing. I just threw him leading off. Put him leading off in my lineup every Conquest game. And I just had him there when I went to do the next part of Conquest. And I kind of just got it eventually just by playing. Extra base hits really aren't that bad. He does have 59 power, which isn't great, but it's enough to at least get you 2 extra base hits. So that's the mission for this card. And then the next one is for Love of the Game. Now, you have to conquer the 4 previous World Series winners in 7 turns or less, I believe it was. I got done in 6. I probably could have done it in 5, but I was a little lazy, and I wanted to play the last game on an easier difficulty. So, again, what I did, you have to conquer the Cubs, the Royals, the Astros, which are right here, and the Giants. And so what I did is I just started off conquering the Cubs. You can get them in 1 turn easily. Just play them on Hall of Fame. It's not that bad. If you lose, just restart. So beat them on Hall of Fame. And then next turn, of course, again, I stole on Legend. I always play the Tigers usually first. They're easy to beat. Still on Legend. I think I reinforced like right here, as this was the closest spot that I had to the Kansas City Stronghold. Just play these two games, got Kansas City easily. Second turn. And then I just started working my way down here, really. Work your way down here. Again, Steel and Legend. You can easily get Houston. Not that hard. And then after that, the next turn, I believe I was on turn 4 at this point, I want to say. I just reinforced right here at my base and just worked my way over to San Fran. Now, it's pretty much, at this point, it's really the same thing as the Conquest Extreme. I believe you had to conquer the Giants in 3 turns or less, except this time I had an extra turn. You get 7 turns. So, what I did is I actually went up a space here, just so I didn't really have to play these few games where Colorado is. I went up a space, worked my way over, and then down. Play San Francisco. I got it in about 6 turns, so not that hard at all. And that is really the first 2 missions that you have to do. It's not hard. Just make sure you can at least win on Hall of Fame or Legend. Really, that's it. Again, I'm not really sure how hard the other games are going to be, as I receive a party invitation. I'm not really sure how hard the new ones are going to be. They're going to release new sets of these missions every Wednesday. So I'm assuming these new ones will probably get harder and harder. I do plan, hopefully, on coming out with new guides in the future every time they release one. Actually, I do want to go over this. So, once you do the Robin Yount mission, and you do the Bird Catcher on hard and for love of the game, you should have enough percentage exactly to unlock the Sergio Romo at 20%. And then his mission, I believe, right here, I already did it, obviously. I believe it's only 10 innings pitched, 4 saves, and 9 strikeouts. Again, only in Conquest games, but it's not that hard. If you want, you could probably just wait to do it until the next Conquest part comes out. But again, I'm working on Conquest Extreme right now, so I just knocked it out then. So again, guys, I do want to make more videos about this. However, I probably won't be able to get these cards right away because I do want to finish Conquest Extreme before I go back to Conquest Destiny. And again, new parts do come out on Wednesday. I probably will not have Conquest Extreme done by Wednesday. I don't really have much time to play this game anymore. But as soon as I finish Conquest Extreme, I'll go right back to Destiny, and I'll probably make even more guides. Every Wednesday they come out, I'll make even more guides for you guys on how to do every single one of these missions and unlock all these cards all the way to this 94 Eddie Murray. So guys, thank you all so much for watching. Of course, if you don't already, make sure you follow me on Twitter and Twitch, as I don't really make YouTube videos. I'm more of a streamer, but I decided to maybe do something different today. So make sure you guys follow me there. Of course, follow me on Twitter for updates on when I'm going live or just whatever. Make sure you guys follow me there. I would appreciate that. Of course, since being my first YouTube video, I would ask that please you leave a like and make sure you drop a sub, especially if you would like to see the new missions when they come out. I'll make more videos on how to do those. So guys, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you later or in one of my Twitch streams. Have a good day, everyone.